Well, this is not something I planned for my trip to Afghanistan, but today is the fourth anniversary of the liberation of Afghanistan when the Taliban defeated the Americans. So the plan today was just to explore Mazar-e-Sharif, which is one of the largest city in the country of Afghanistan and a very important hub in the northern part of the country. But we might see other things. So let's go check it out. Good morning. We drove just like 2 minutes and I think we already found something. We're gonna go ask the people in charge if we can film, because sometimes it's a little bit touchy. They told me I could film whatever I want. It's a parade, it's a celebration, so it's good. There's a massive group coming right now. The level of access that I have right now to be able to like witness this with my own two eyes and also to be able to like film military vehicle, military personnel, like this is never allowed. But because it's a celebration, they're all happy. Many people are filming. A lot of the soldiers are asking me to take their photos. Like everyone is in a good mood. So like this is something to see. As much as being there for that specific day was a unique experience to say the least, it was also an unsettling one. Watching people celebrating a very controversial government that has done terrible things, watching little girls smiling and waving the flag of the same government that won't let them go to school is something hard to understand. With that being said, there is one change worth celebrating, and that is for the first time in 4 decades, there is no war in Afghanistan, creating some sort of normalcy for the Afghans, some for the very first time in their lives. So we're going to carry on with our exploration of Mazar-e-Sharif and see what else we stumble upon for the rest of the day. Thank you. So we just arrived in Balkh on the outskirts of Mazar-e-Sharif. Mazar-e-Sharif was built in the 16th century, but this region is believed to have been built 5,000 years ago. This is why people call it the mother of all cities, because if that's true, that makes it one of the oldest cities on this planet. This is where a lot of the history is in this region of Afghanistan. So as I'm riding this horse, we are heading up the hill to go see an old wall, the wall of Bala-Hisar. This was a massive wall back in the days. Not much is left. It was only built with dust thousands of years ago. So the fact that there's anything left, to be honest, is very impressive. There's a lot of people around me. There's like kids, there's like our security guide that's been with us for all day. There's my guide Reza, but somehow I'm the only guy on a horse. I feel like we should all be on horses. Not enough horse?
No, only we got one.
There's only one horse. They gave it to me. You guys are so kind.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Look at that. very beautiful. So I am walking where a part of the wall was actually built thousands of years ago. You can see remaining of the actual wall over there. And this wall is so old. It was built before the Great China Wall. It's Reza's turn to ride the horse. Not sure where he's going. Bye! Bye, Reza! Now, me and my bodyguard, we gotta catch up to Reza. That's already all the way down the mountain. I'm not sure why I have a security guard today. This didn't happen any other day, but he's very nice and I guess I feel very safe. Not that I wouldn't feel safe without him, like, to be honest. I've been feeling extremely safe my entire time here in Afghanistan. It's his turn now. Now you gotta go on the horse. Told you this guy's good. I was like, hey, no, it's your turn. You did it. You did very good. So we just drove down along the wall, and this part is much more present compared to where we were at first. And something very interesting, there is still a beautiful tower at the corner of the wall, and this was built, you know, back in the days, same as the wall, but it was restored a few years back by the Americans during their presence in the country. I mean, like, the tower looks brand new compared to everything else. Let me tell you, because of the celebrations today, there is a lot of checkpoints. Like, from Balkh to Mazar-e-Sharif, we went probably through like 10 checkpoints, which normally wouldn't be here. Anyway, back in town, time to eat. Is there a name of this place?
They call it Sher Palau, Wish Palau. These two names. He's famous in Mazar-e-Sharif.
Okay. So right now we just arrived at a small restaurant to, according to Reza, eat the best Kabuli Palau in Mazar-e-Sharif. Very excited about it. It looks really good. They are prepping that in the front of the restaurant in this massive bowl, if you want to call it that. And it's already mixed together, ready to serve. It smells amazing. So what is Kabuli Palau? Well, it's basically steamed rice with caramelized carrots and raisins. And normally there's also marinated meat inside of it. I think today we have lamb, beef. This man has been making the exact same dish for over 20 years at this location, and it is the only thing on the menu. If you don't want Kabuli, don't come here. But trust me, you want it because it's delicious. This is definitely a carb-heavy meal, but it was delicious. And the fun fact is that we're pretty much done our plate, and they came to see if we wanted more rice. So apparently you can eat unlimited rice. Not unlimited meat, but the rice, all you can eat. You really have to know it's there because this place has no signs, no anything, but somehow it is packed. And was it the best Kabuli in Mazar-e-Sharif? Well, this is the only Kabuli that I had in this town, but it was really, really good. The city is hard to navigate today because the celebrations, there's a lot of streets that are blocked, so sometimes you just end up at the end of the road and can't go further. So just came back to my hotel room for a little bit, a couple hours, just to kind of let the heat of the day pass. Right now it's 40 plus degrees outside. The sun is high, the sun is hot. It is not fun for anyone. So we're just gonna take a quick break before continuing our day here in Mazar-e-Sharif. Just in case you're wondering, what do hotel rooms look like in Afghanistan? Well, they kind of look like this. I'm staying at the Arsalan guest house in Mazar-e-Sharif. Little working area, or at least this is what I've been using it for the last day. Fridge that works, AC that works pretty good, bed that's pretty comfy, and a wet bathroom, meaning that like the shower is not separated from the rest of the bathroom. That makes sense. But yeah, overall pretty good. So tomorrow we're supposed to have a flight from Mazar-e-Sharif back to Kabul to allow me to take my flight out of Afghanistan early the next morning. Well, that flight got cancelled. So anyway, that is a problem for the David of tomorrow. For now, we're gonna go see what's happening on the streets with those celebrations and also go see the rest of the city. Oh, and eat good food. Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You look nice and recharged.
I?
Did you take a little nap?
No.
This guy here is making cotton candy on the back of his bike. He basically connected the cotton candy machine to the back wheel of his bike and the pedal, and it's just, yeah, spinning the thing and making the cotton candy. That's really good. What do you think?
Let me also test then.
Pretty good?
Good, good, good.
Is it good? It's pretty good. Let me tell you something. The guy with his cotton candy bike is the most popular guy around in the market right now. Otherwise, we're gonna walk around Banjara Bazaar here in Mazar-e-Sharif. It's Friday, so not everything is open, but there's still a lot of action. It happens very often around Afghanistan. People want their photo taken, and to be honest, 99% of the time, they don't even want it. They just want me to take it, they want to look at it, and then they move on. I don't know what this is all about. So I have a lot of photos of Afghani all over the country. Just offer some Afghani street food. This is like a sambosa. What's in it? Potatoes and onion. The dough is really, really good. It makes them really fresh. And this is only 10 Afghani. Wow. That's good. What do you think of it, Reza? Is it good? Tashikur. Hey, you get chicken two ways. Chicken ready for eggs and chicken ready to eat. They're probably gonna go up at some point. Just like every market around the world, sometimes like when you first arrive, it looks overwhelming, but after a few minutes, you understand that there's an order to it. Different parts, different street sells different things. Right now, we're like fruits and vegetables. Just before it was chicken, and on the side street was like all the fabric with the guys yelling what they were saying. Only 60 Afghani for a meter. These might just be the biggest watermelon I've ever seen in my life. Afghanistan grows tons of different kinds of melon, but that's huge. There are literally thousands of shops, thousands of people walking the street, and Reza tells me that because it's Friday, and Friday is like a day off, well, it's a least busy day, and there's people everywhere. There seems to be a big group of people with the flags and all at the roundabout. We're just gonna go check it out real quick. This does not look safe. Just like crossing the street. So the bazaar is located all around the Blue Mosque, which we're gonna go visit right now. The Blue Mosque is the most famous and most beautiful one in all of Afghanistan. There is a massive convoy, and somehow they're all coming into the mosque as I just arrived. So I think the soldiers came for prayer, which is a little bit weird from my standpoint, like from the Western world, to come onto a religious site with weapons, but technically they are the warriors of Allah, so I guess this is how they do it. In the entrance of the mosque, like on the ceiling, there's all beautiful paintings, and it's original because they were protected from the sun all these years. They still look very, very vibrant. So the reason why the Blue Mosque here is such an important place in the Islamic world is that the tomb of the fourth Khalifa of Islam, one of the person that basically was in charge of leading Islam after Prophet Muhammad died, is actually located inside the main mosque. Non-Muslim are not allowed inside, but Reza was kind enough to take this video for us. Everywhere around and on the mosque, there are hundreds, if not 1,000 white pigeons. Apparently, a very long time ago, they brought one couple of white pigeon, and now there's all of those ones. And yes, of course, they stay here because they feed them, but I was like, how is there no other types of birds? And apparently these white pigeons are very territorial and don't let any other birds around the mosque. We just found the mother load of pigeons. And there's even more inside. There's definitely not hundreds. We're talking several thousands of pigeons. So according to Reza, Mazar-e-Sharif is known for some of the best ice cream in the entirety of Afghanistan. And this is his favorite shop. Is it going to be good? We'll see. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
So the ice cream that they make is 100% by hand. They mix the milk and all the ingredients. They leave them into bucket over ice. And eventually they bring it into the shop where all the guys are working. They put it into a metal bowl. Around it there's ice and they add some salt on the ice. If you know your chemistry, you know that this decreases the temperature of the ice. So they just shake it by hand and eventually it just freezes into ice cream. So we get pistachio because apparently it's the best flavor. It's really good. It's super nice, creamy, fresh. I mean, it's great. Another reason why pistachio flavor is very popular and very good is because the pistachio are also from this region of Afghanistan. So. And also I feel very naughty because I'm having ice cream before supper. Cotton candy, samosa, and ice cream. All of that after eating a massive but delicious Kabuli pilau for lunch. I'm not sure how I'm gonna eat supper, but I will. So typically in Afghanistan, you won't notice or see the women in restaurant because they have to be in what they call the family section. With that being said, there's a restaurant very different here in Mazar-e-Sharif, a restaurant where all the women are actually cooking the food. So all the women are chef in there. So I had to go check it out. Let's see if the food is any good. This is a full family business, so you got like the sons waiting the tables, the daughters and the wives in the kitchen, and then the matriarch at the front handling the restaurant and the money. So the specialty here is Mantu. They're basically making the dough from scratch and putting the filling in it, folding it in a very fancy way, and then it goes for boiling and cooking. And that's what we're gonna have tonight. Something I don't always have the time to catch on video is the pure kindness of the Afghan people. For example, right now we are in a restaurant, the group beside me started to talk to me, they were very interested to know where I was from and everything, and then their food arrived and immediately they offered me some. And this happens all the time, people inviting us for tea, inviting us to their house for a meal, and it's just not because I'm a foreigner, they really do it to like everyone. Earlier when we were walking the street, there was a few street kids and immediately like people selling the cotton candy were like giving them some. And there's just people giving food to those kids like everywhere all the time, pure kindness. And I've seen examples of this literally all over the country in the past 2 weeks. Nice meeting you.
Good, good.
Good.
He wants to invite you to his house.
Oh, of course. This looks fantastic with the tomato sauce, the cream, the spices, the chickpeas. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Oh yeah. So inside the mantos is just beef, onion, spices, and trust me, it's the perfect filling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. That was really good. I wasn't able to finish my plate because I ate way too much all day today, but the other two guys, they did finish my plate, so it's all good. Delicious food. Also, you might not know, but filming women in Afghanistan is like, it's very complicated and it's kind of prohibited at all time. But I really appreciated that the family here let me go in the kitchen to show everyone's hard work. That was really, really appreciated. Well, no flight, no problem. I'm waking up very, very early tomorrow morning to catch a local bus that's gonna take me back to Kabul from Mazar-e-Sharif within 10, 11, 12 hours. Apparently, we never really know. So we'll see. You're coming along, so don't go anywhere. But now let me just address something. So what you saw this morning with the parades, the celebration, all day, the people chanting and the flags and all, I would have felt like a hypocrite to just not show it. Like, I'm here to just document what I see. This is not a place to address geopolitical conflicts and issues and thoughts. We are a light channel. It's just fun and giggles here, but I saw it. I wanted to show it to you. With that being said, I just want to address the fact that what you saw is not a representation of the country. I've met so many people during the last 2 weeks, normal people trying to live a normal life with the cards that they have. Farmers, construction workers, business owners, restaurant operators, street food vendors. I mean, such kind people that, like, kept telling me how welcome I was, how safe it was for me, how happy they were to see me in their country, to experience their culture. I mean, pure kindness. And like I said at the restaurant, I've seen this kindness just not towards me, but from Afghani to other Afghani that are sometimes less fortunate, need food, need money. I mean, I've seen it again, and again. So no matter what you think of the situation with the Americans, the Taliban, Afghanistan as a country, please, if you want, hate the leadership, but don't punish the people. Morning. It's 3 a.m. There's nobody at reception. I'll just leave that there. Ready to go? Is that the bus? Whoa. I thought it was gonna be like this tiny little sketchy bus, but hey, I was totally wrong. This is a massive, beautiful looking bus. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. What are we saying? Yeah. I like this. The buses has like carpet. It's just like when you go to someone's house or a restaurant, take your shoes, leave it at the door. Just left, so the journey is about 300 kilometers. It takes 10 hours because I thought the bus was going to be slow, but this guy's going, so maybe it's going to take less than that. I just assume that there's going to be stops. The roads are probably not going to be as nice the entire way. We'll see. So we're about just 30 minutes into the journey. We just stopped at a gas station, not for snacks, not for gas, but because it's prayer time. So I assume we're gonna do that probably at least one other time. There's 5 prayers a day, so maybe in early afternoon or around midday. We are also putting gas after all, and it's funny, like me included, everyone else is like looking at the pump, the number goes up. How much is it gonna cost? I'm gonna tell you in a second. Well, 300 liters for 19,200 Afghanis. Our driver did not slow down since we left. He is honking his way to Kabul, passing every truck, motorcycle, car, donkey, and all of that, while texting most of the time. So efficiency first, safety and comfort second. Now breakfast. So we just stopped at a small restaurant. We just ordered kebab. Not sure how long we have, but when he's ready to go, normally he honks a lot first. So when we hear that, it's time to go. I feel like half of this video series is me eating kebab, but hey, it's really good. Kebab and tea for breakfast. It was a bit weird for me at first, but I've done it so many times now, it's fine. That means we gotta go. What do you want to be when you're older? What work do you want to do?
Engineer, he wants to.
Engineer. That's good. So right now the bus is going up the mountain to go across the Salang Tunnel. That tunnel is one of the highest one in the entire world at 3,200 meters above sea level, and it's 2.67 kilometers long. So right now we're stuck in traffic on our way up the mountain, pretty much the same spot but opposite side of the tunnel that we were on our way to Mazar-e-Sharif a few days ago. Been here for about 10 minutes. It seems to be moving a little bit right now. Sadly, like, people get impatient and they're like overtaking, and then the incoming traffic cannot pass, and now it's just a big gridlock. So we have like a driver and a helper. The helper is outside trying to like push cars over one side or the other, so you can unblock traffic. It only took an extra hour. You get everything already? Jeez. Well, after 11 hours on this bus, we finally made it back to Kabul. It's the temperature is kind of nice, a little bit cloudy. First time I'm seeing clouds since I arrived in Afghanistan. Talking about Afghanistan, this is not the last video of the series. In the meantime, while you're waiting for the next one, well, don't forget to subscribe. Watch this one. That was a really good one. And if you want to come check out Afghanistan for yourself, I'm going to put the information of my guide and Let's Go Afghanistan down in the description.